Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury corporate. Guys, keep watching. Keep watching. I need the viewers. I need the viewers. I need the subs. I need it. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, whether you like them or hate them. Just tell them anyhow. ArchieLuxury on YouTube.
Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Today I'm on the Paul Pluta channel and I'm making this video. And I gotta tell you, I have gone pretty well Patek crazy. I've gone Patek crazy. And I want to say to you, we're in the middle of this pandemic. And I've had a bit of a think about things there. I've got a number of Patek pieces, 6 Pateks, and it's actually, guys, it's time for me to move one of my double ups. That's right, my 5127 white gold Calatrava. I want to talk to you about this watch, and I want to just put it out there and see what happens. At this point in time, I'm looking for a buyer in Australia. I would love to sell it to an American. I'd love to sell it to a person in Singapore, Hong Kong. But the problem is we don't have any flights. And I'm not really prepared to put it on FedEx or DHL or post it, because I'm worried about theft and problems. So at this point in time, this watch, I really want to find a buyer in Australia, and I'd like to do that now. I got to tell you, this is a Patek that I bought from a friend of mine, and look, this is a great watch. This watch comes with box, original Patek Philippe box, the beautiful wooden box, and it's got an extract from the archive. So the extract means this is not the original papers that came with the watch at the time of sale, but with Patek you can write away, and they will give you if you give them the serial number of the watch and the serial number of the movement, they'll match it up, they'll check it. They also ask for a few pictures to make sure it's the correct watch, and if everything's correct, they will issue a certificate, an extract from the archive. Now this watch here, that's exactly what I've done. I've obtained an extract from the archive. This watch itself comes on its original Patek leather strap, black leather strap. It's got the original Patek Philippe white gold buckle. It's all beautiful and ready to go. Now, this is a 5127. They made a number of these. They made a number of them. Basically, the 5127 was the replacement for the 5107, and they used 2 movements, and there was a couple of little tweaks between the two. The first 5127s, they used the 315 Patek automatic movement. They then upped the beats per hour up to 28.8, and the movement became, from a 315 movement, it became the 324 movement. And the 324 movement is Patek's automatic movement. It's got the big rotor, as opposed to the micro rotor, which is in the 240 movement. So this 5127 is one of the later ones. They also, Patek, like a lot of watchmakers, they rhodium plated their white gold. Now, some people like this, some people don't. This particular one is a non-rhodium plated one. This is when they changed the mix of white gold, so it did not need rhodium plating. This is what the current Pateks, they are not rhodium plated white gold. When I say, you say, well, does that mean it's gold underneath? Yeah, it's all gold. It's just that they put a layer of rhodium on it to give it a bright shine. Now, this particular one I'm selling, the 5127, is the newer white gold mix, which is not the rhodium plated version. I'm also, this version here, it has on the dial, it's got the 60 dots. The previous version was 57 dots. So, this is one of the later 5127s, and it's also Patek Philippe. In the late 2000s, they went from using a Geneva seal of quality to the Patek Philippe seal of quality. This is actually a Patek seal. This is a Patek seal. So these sort of came out late 2008. 2008, sort of the cutoff changeover period there. So this watch itself, it came from my good friend Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co. And I've got to be totally honest with you there. This watch itself is in my opinion, a bargain. It's a bargain, okay? I would like to make a smidgen on it, of course. I'd like to clear it to an Aussie buyer. Now, I gotta tell you, this watch itself here, 5127, it's a white gold classic Calatrava with a date. Big second hand, center seconds. It's original box. It has got an extract from the archive. This is a gorgeous watch. Retail replacement, I think, if you look at the last Calatrava automatic, like a 5296, which was discontinued a couple years ago, and this watch would have retailed equivalent of about 36,000 Australian dollars today. So, guys, I would like to move this watch. I'd like to move this watch. It owes me, this watch owes me about 20,000. Give me a smidgen of profit. You can have this watch 22,500. It's a great, beautiful Patek Calatrava. It's a good watch. It's running really nicely. It's keeping good time. It could probably need a service in the next couple of years. But my advice would be enjoy it, wear it, and then send it to Patek for a service and just continue to enjoy this piece. I'm trying to be pretty fair in the pricings on this watch here. It's a nice example, 5127. Look, I'd like to move it. I've got two of them. I bought it as a bit of an investment. I'd like to flick it. 22,500, not a cent less, not a penny more. 22,500 Australian dollars. Let's not even talk about the American dollar equivalent, because I gotta be honest with you, I'd like to sell it within Australia, because I don't know when COVID restrictions, when I could travel, when I could do something. So 22,500 Aussie dollars. I gotta tell you, man, this is a cool watch. It's a very beautiful watch. If you want a classic dress watch, I don't think there's a nicer piece. It's good buying at 22,500. Automatic Patek. It really should be a $25,000, $26,000 piece from a dealer. I'd like to sell it. Okay, so if you're interested, just email me at archieluxury72@gmail.com. archieluxury72@gmail.com. I'm not desperate. I'm not begging to sell. If it doesn't sell, I'm not going to drop my price ridiculously. Somebody wants it, I'll sell it. If they don't want it, hey, that's okay, man. It's okay. I'm not in a hurry to sell it. I'd like to get 22,500 Aussie dollars for it. That's the price. That's the price. I like to be fair when I price things. I like to be pretty fair, and I think I'm more than fair on this piece here. So, if you're in Australia and you're looking for a beautiful Calatrava, this can be your piece. A boxed Calatrava, $22,500. Guys, tell me what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Hi guys, Archie Luxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW.
Hey guys, Archie Luxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.